All right, I'm finally back from my birthday getaway trip, and the first thing I did was I went straight to the mailbox and I got my hooded sweatshirt that's embroidered. Look at how dope this is. The colors are insane. The embroidery is insane. The stitch work, and it weighs like a ton. It's pretty crazy. Definitely happy with this purchase. I love that it says handmade on the tag. I got this in a small. Fits me like a glove, but just wanted you guys to be able to see what it looks like in person. All right, this is my apology video. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to put up a video on the releases for week 6, but not to worry. I'm about to head to Supreme now to go hopefully cop some items that I'll be able to show you guys in a lookbook style video. So catch you guys later. Let's do this. What is up, and welcome back to my channel, ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it, as well as feel free to leave me any questions that you guys may have on Supreme Week 6. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, as we have some insane videos that we are going to be pumping out this coming week for you guys, so you are not going to want to miss it. So be sure to be alerted on any updates that we may have on any new posted videos. So as I mentioned earlier, today is the day we are going to go through the lookbook for the items I copped for Supreme Week 6. Smurf Week! Which is kind of crazy because we've already seen the Smurf denim jacket. I'm not quite sure why they put that separate from the rest of the Smurf gear, but today, of course, we're going to go through my items that I copped, followed by the sellout times. Then we are going to conclude with some resale on how these items are doing in the market currently. So let's get into some of the accessories that we copped today, and then we're going to follow that with some clothing and a little special one at the end. I think you guys probably guessed what I managed to cop. All right, so first up is the Webbing Supreme keychain here. I wore it as an earring actually, guys. So just so you know, keychains can also be utilized, not just for your keys, but even if your ears aren't pierced, this provides a clip-on earpiece. Let me show you how it's done actually, right? So you just take this little piece here, keep it wide, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, you know, slip it in.
Go on.
Through the skin here. Yeah, I know you guys are scared, but don't be. Voila, no pain, pain-free. It just feels exactly like what clip-on earrings feel like. Do you like it? What do you think? All right, so I managed to cop this keychain in the red. It's got that nice box rubber logo. That is definitely some nice quality rubber texture. I love the red because I'm always losing my keys. So hopefully when I stick this bad boy on my keys, it's gonna be easier for me to find them, because I like to play hide and go seek with items that I own for some reason. I don't know why. I like hunting for things. I like the struggle. This keychain went for $18 for those of you who don't know the price point on this. But you know, it's just a nice, simple keychain. And I mean, who could have too many keychains? I feel like I just load my keys up with keychain accessories all the time. So that was a fun, great cop. Excited that I was able to snag one of these. Next up on the list, some beanies, guys. That's right, we got some beanies. So these, of course, are the Smurf beanies. I was able to cop one in the black colorway as well as the camo. This is some crazy embroidering going on. I mean, this is a thick patch, you guys. This is a quality, full-on Smurf body going on this entire cap here. You know, let's just pull it down so you can see the length of him. Look at how big he is. I mean, and this is some quality embroidering going on here. So they did not cheap out on that Smurf whatsoever. And then let me just roll this back up so we can see the back of this beanie. We've got that Smurf print for the Supreme logo there, which is also nicely embroidered. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about this camo because I thought it was gonna be a little too much, but I actually kind of like it. I don't know, it's different. And then of course, the black, the go-to, it goes with everything. It helps that blue Smurf, it just popped. This is definitely a Smurf you're gonna be able to see a mile away on your head. Definitely got the same embroidering as the camo with that Supreme on the back. I'll let you guys see it side by side. You let me know, what color do you think was the best colorway in the beanie? And it's definitely quality, guys. This is a quality, thick beanie that's definitely gonna keep your ears warm. And this retailed for $40. So each of these were $40 a pop. All right. Next up, was able to get a world famous 1994 box logo, new era ball cap. My God. That's like a long sentence I feel like I just made there. But of course we know Supreme was founded in 1994. We've got that world famous embroidered logo on the side here. Nice embroiderment. This kind of feels a little itchy in the back. I'm not quite sure if that's, almost feels like a wool material or something, but we do have the world famous print on the back there and that nice white color. I loved the cream just because I feel like that box logo of the Supreme just really, really pops in that red. So I do love this natural color. I think it's definitely gonna go with a lot of different clothing options. We've got some curls that stuck there. It looks like this also attracts curly hair. Yeah, but I definitely like this color. You know, it's just nice and snazzy on my head. You'll see in the lookbook how I paired this with that Smurf natural hoodie because I think those two colors just go so well together because this is pretty much matchy-matchy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is a nice cap. Definitely flew in that purple colorway. Black, of course, was right behind that, but this also flew in like 15 seconds. So definitely was so happy I was able to cop this. And of course, this is like a quality cap to say the least. I mean, with the stitching and the embroiderment going on, this is all around just solid ball cap. And it's retailed for $48. All right, now let's get into the clothing, shall we? So I managed to cop two of the Smurf hoodie sweatshirts in the natural as well as that red colorway. And actually, you know, let me just walk over there. Let's walk over there where we talk about this real quick. It's so cute. We've got the Smurfs kissing here, and so I kind of love that I got this in the red just because this is like a very romantic Smurf embroidery going on. And I mean, this is a huge kind of subdued embroiderment. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is actually a different texture than the rest of the sweatshirt. It's actually really fuzzy and soft. So it's almost, it feels like it's a fleece on top of the sweatshirt material, which is quite different. It's not something I've actually seen before, but the Smurfs are fuzzy, so you can rub them. Yes, it's like an animal, right? Good Smurf, good Smurf. And then we've got the Supreme, which is massive on the bottom here, and that Smurf print as well, but it's so cute. She's holding a little flower for him, or flower that she received from him. Definitely just a nice backdrop here with the Smurfs on the back, especially if you're not like crazy about the blue, which I get it. Like maybe some of us don't want to wear big blue people on our shirts. So, you know, this is a definite way to still celebrate and love, I feel like, the Smurfs by being a little bit more on the subdued area where it's not so blatantly blue. And then we've got that Supreme and the Smurf logo on the front, which is very subtle. So yeah, I definitely love this red. I mean, I just think it's like more of the romantic color of the options that they gave us. I'm definitely gonna have to give it to the natural colorway. This is just such a beautiful color. You can see the stitching is so well done on this Supreme Smurf logo here. And then on the back, of course, it's that same logo, and we still, you can see, have that nice fuzzy fleece that goes in between here. I mean, the fleece is kind of like sporadically spread out. It's on the Smurfs' feet here, on their hats. So they did a very good job of like dispersing, I feel like, the fleece throughout this print on the back. And I just love the natural kind of shimmery embroiderment on the edges here. It really just kind of shines and really makes the Smurfs look very 3D, and I feel like they're coming at you. So definitely a great, great hoodie. It definitely fits very, very well. It's very thick material inside, nice and soft. We've got that same kind of fleece material that's on the back as well that I showed you. Other than that, let's just get retail value on these bad boys. So these were $178 a pop for each of these. And if you're wondering what size I got, these are both in a size medium. Like looking at this, you know, the thing about these creams is you just don't want to get a stain on them. And I feel like this one is definitely going to be harder to keep clean. I'm that person that will spill anything and everything on myself. I swear to God, I'll spill coffee, ice cream, you name it. The food just loves me so much. I'm like a magnet. Last but not least, I was able to get the Supreme Enterprises hoodie. This one I wasn't sure about because I really wanted to see, you know, what this print looked like in person. I love it because it's so bright and it's just different. I haven't seen the Supreme logo like this before, but this is a quality logo. I got this in the heather gray, and I feel like because it's this simple neutral heather gray color way, it really helps like this multicolored print of colors just really pop off of the gray itself. And of course, you've got the Enterprise underneath there, but this is just quality embroidery. I mean, I think they really did a good job with this. This is one of those, I feel like, overlooked hoodies, but it definitely, in the end, really did well as far as like selling out wise with the times, which we'll go through after our last item. Nothing really on the back of this hoodie. It's very simple, but yeah, for this one, it's all about the front, and this definitely is a great pop of color and different from a lot of the hoodies that I've seen Supreme do. All right, so last but not least, let's go back over to our desk so I can pull this out. Actually, not last but not least, we've got some other items. I almost forgot, guys. My God, this was such a crazy week. I've already forgotten some of our items that we copped. Whew, that would have been bad. You guys have been like, wow, you took a picture of these and video of these, but you didn't show it to us. That's right, we got the Supreme decks here, and I was able to cop one of these online actually in purple, which I'm extremely excited about. And then I was able to get the other two sets because I want the full set in each color. So I got one in red and one in black to show you. And this is such a cool skateboard, and or deck, excuse me. I'm like struggling to carry these in the angle that I'm in. Let me show you this deck. So literally the Smurf right here, it's an unfinished S. And so he's actually painting the S on the Supreme logo here. And I think that's just so cool how it's unfinished. You've got the Smurf incorporated in there. And it's just very artsy and unique. I love all the colors. I don't feel like I have necessarily a favorite. Maybe the purple because I don't have it with me right now, but definitely you can't go wrong with black or red. You guys let me know what you think about the colors. Let's also flip these over so we can see the front of that. This one actually looks like it's a lot lighter, the wood on the front of that one, and this one's a bit darker. So I'm not sure if that is pretty consistent with the red decks being lighter on the front of the deck and the black decks being darker on the front with the wood texture, or if that's just kind of unique to the wood that they give you. It looks like we've got the Supreme stickers that come with it as well. Definitely excited to get that purple. So as soon as I get that purple, we'll show all of these boards together so you guys can let me know what was your favorite color out of the three decks. All right, so finally, last but not least, I was able to cop a much sought after item that I was extremely excited about, and that is none other than the Supreme microphone. You guys, I'm Filipino, and every Filipino knows we grow up with karaoke in our blood. I swear to you, it is ingrained in us. I grew up with this thing actually before the movie Magic Mike. There was actually a Magic Mike that you could take around and literally carry around house to house and plug it into a TV, and it would upload all the karaoke songs. But this is by the brand Shure. This is actually a very like high-end brand for mics, just so you guys know. They make insanely good electronics, so I think it's dope that Supreme actually did a collab with this brand, because that's how you know that they're really investing in quality music gear. And this is actually a microphone that you can legitimately use in a studio. You can use this while you're performing on stage. It is a quality mic, it's sturdy, you can feel it. I love how just bright this is with the red of the Supreme logo and white popping off of it. It's definitely got like a matte finish here if you can see up close. Let's see what else we have in the box. So this is great. This is for a mic stand so that you're able to actually mount this specific mic onto that stand. Of course, there's different size mics, so it's awesome that they give you this option. So say you're performing somewhere and you want to have your Supreme mic with you, you can actually bring this with you so that you know for a fact that it will actually fit inside that mic. So let's just, yeah, look at that. Let's pretend we have a stand right here. Is it working? Yeah. All right, now let's see what else we have here. So it comes with an XLR cable, which I'm actually gonna hook up for you guys. XLR cable is a balance cable, and it's used basically just in pro audio atmosphere. So concerts, at gigs, you name it, that's what it is used for. And so you're definitely gonna need at least an amplifier if you're planning to use this mic, or an audio interface, which is what I'm going to use to show you guys how to plug it in. But this is not a mic that you're necessarily gonna just be able to plug into your TV. So just a heads up, if you do plan on getting this mic, you are going to need the right type of interface in order to be able to use this. So let's see what else this comes with. Oh my gosh, look at that, a Shure leather bag. So you can put everything inside of it when you are actually going around with your mic. You can keep it in this little bag here. Fits perfectly in there. I love that. All right, so this mic usually retails for around $100, just so you guys know. So it already is pretty pricey. But of course, this was a collab that was done with Supreme. So Supreme, of course, they're gonna mark it up a little bit, if not double or more, price past that $100 retail marker of $258. But I assure you, this is definitely a quality mic. And if you are in need of like good audio, this is not going to do you wrong. So let's talk about the XLR cable that this actually came with. I'm just gonna scrummage this box, make sure there's nothing else we're missing in here. And like I said, so in my studio, I have an audio interface, and that's basically what I've actually already plugged the XLR cable into. And so I'm gonna pull it out from under here, so you can see that. So I like to say this is the female and this is the male. And you see the 3 dots there and the 3 dots there. So that's actually where we're going to connect the two so that we can plug it in so that this actually will start to work for us. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, the mic is on. I think it's time for a little karaoke. What do you guys say? Should I pull up my phone real quick? One moment. What song shall we sing? My goodness. All right. I think I have one. Let me just pull it through here. Ooh. Slowly, time is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting. Okay, all right. Enough of me singing. Hopefully this doesn't get flagged and YouTube doesn't confuse me for the cranberries. but I have a feeling that they will not confuse me for the cranberries. So I think you may be able to hear my karaoke voice. All right, so let's unplug this now. Let's move on to how quickly these items sold out. God, I don't want to leave this mic. It just sounds so good in this room. Okay, I'm done. Time to unplug. Nice little push button there, just so you see. And that is how you unplug the male from the female. Just if you forget.
Giggity, giggity.
No, I know what you're thinking. No dirty thoughts on the mic. Moving on to the sellout times. All right, let's talk about what sold out the fastest, and let me know your guys' thoughts. Were these items you thought would have sold out the fastest or not? So unfortunately, I did try and go for the Smurfs sweater in the black and the white. Looked like it had more of a grumpier Smurf and a happier, dopier Smurf on there. I wasn't able to get it online or in store, but that was the #1 selling out item in the US. It went in 7 seconds in the black and the size small. Next up in 7.1 seconds was the Supreme Smurfs skateboard in the purple, which I managed to cop. Thank you, Supreme Gods, for blessing me with one item online. I was so happy to get that skateboard. Next up in 8.1 seconds was the Supreme Smurf sweater in that white. And then #4 was the world famous box logo, one we got here, but in purple. And the world famous box logo New Era in black went next in 11.4 seconds, followed by the Supreme Smurfs sweater in extra large in black. Then, of course, in this colorway, the world famous box logo New Era in white went in 15 seconds, followed by the red Smurf skateboard in 15 seconds. Next up, I wasn't able to get the Globe MA1 jacket in either that black or green, but the black and the small did go in 15.2 seconds, and the extra large went slightly after in 15.4 seconds, followed by the world famous box logo New Era purple hat in a 7 1/8 in 17 seconds, followed by the Supreme Smurf skateboard in 18.5 seconds. So yeah, those were the top 10 items, guys, that kind of flew off the shelves online today. I feel like I was pretty lucky though. I think we copped some great items. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you that Smurf sweater or that bomber jacket, but I'm okay with that. Happy with the collection that I managed to get. All right, so now let's conclude with the resale on how these items are currently doing. All right, so let's jump into the resale on some of these items. So first up, let's talk about the our lovely world famous box logo New Era hat in the natural color, specifically the size 7 5/8 is what we're going to be talking about for the price point currently. So the hat retailed for $48, and right now this specific size is going for $101. So this hat is definitely not doing so bad. Next up, the gray Enterprise hoodie, which retailed at $158. Currently in that heather gray in a size medium is going for $240. So not as bad as I thought. That's actually doing quite well. Next up, the beanies, which retailed at $40. Both colors, the black and the camo, are going in between $60 to $65. So about $20 over the retail value on those. Next up, the Smurf hoodie in the natural and the red, both retailed around $178. And those currently are, for the red, going for $250, and the natural is going for $235. So not bad of a little price point difference there for the resale. Next up, we've got the decks. So the decks retailed for $60, and the purple colorway, which I did not show you yet, is the one that's actually doing the best currently, and that's going for $150. The red and black are currently going for $110, not so bad either. But StockX is actually selling a set, which I think is the most valuable currently, for $425. So people out there definitely wanting all three colorways in this series, which is great. And last but not least, the mic, which retailed for $258, is currently going for $330. So sounds like a lot of musicians out there are in need of a mic, or maybe you just need it for your studio for, I don't know, some talk show hosting stuff. All right, guys. So other than that, thank you so much for tuning in to Supreme Week Set. What am I speaking? I don't even know what language. I'm like, "Kumusta ka?" That's Tagalog, guys, for hello. Konnichiwa. You know, all these languages stuck in my head. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to Supreme Week 6. Again, apologies for not having that list up to you guys earlier in the week, but at least I was able to show you lookbooks. As you guys know, there's really no one out there currently that's actually showing you what these items look like on a body. How can you really tell looking through a plastic bag? I don't know, but I definitely want to show these items to you on myself because you deserve to see what they look like in person before you buy it. So this is definitely the channel, if you guys have not subscribed yet, to go to view these items the day that they come out and to see it in a lookbook viewing style, which no one is doing, and if they're doing, they have started to copy because they know how good our channel is and what we're doing is in the right direction. So I appreciate all of you hardcore followers, giving a shout out to one of them, Benny Bowser, because I know that your nickname is Smurf. So I hope you were able to cop something this week, Benny. Other than that, you guys, don't forget to leave me any comments or questions. What did you guys cop this week, or did you just take a pass? What items were your favorite out of the ones that I copped this week? Let me know if you have any questions about sizings, fabrics, you name it. I'm here for you guys to give you all the information that you need before you are purchasing any items that maybe you weren't able to cop today, or maybe just items you were interested in knowing more about. So also don't forget to smash that like button, you guys, because these likes do make a difference and it helps my content get seen. So definitely don't forget to leave me a thumbs up at the end of this. And as always, hit that notification bell, you guys. Not all of you have your notifications turned on, and I do not know why, because we have so much content coming out and you do not want to miss out on it. So don't forget, hit that notification bell so that you are alerted as soon as we upload a video. All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning into ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, again, go through all those things necessary to stay subscribed and to stay notified. All right, we'll catch you on the next video.